Today is the first episode of Smoky Kitchen, Japan edition. It's been 10 years in the making or so, and we are going to be making curry. It's lunchtime. It is actually, ignore that, that's a delightful little treat. It is actually the first day where it hasn't been over 20 degrees. It's a lovely 15 degrees. So here's our rice. Here's our stock. Here's our tamanegi onion. I had to get some stuff. This is oil. This is the expensive beef. It's not a lot, but it's expensive, and we have that's just a little treat for later. No, I just need that for other sauces. I could have peeled and chopped potatoes and carrots, but when that's there, why would you bother? So I haven't checked the recipe, but I've got a decent idea of how we'll do this. I'll keep that there. I'm gonna put the beef in there, brown it. Before I do that, I'll cut up some onions, fry them. Then I'll transfer it into a pot, which I have. And then I will just put the stock in it, and water stock. And I'll do the rice at some point elsewhere, but yeah. First is the onions. We have our lovely onion. No cutting board, so we're going to use a plate. Cut there, peel, or half peel. I don't know, it's going to be diced up. Doesn't really matter, it's just bloody curry. The onion is halved and peeled, and it is important in this step not to cry, because that is weak. Vertical cuts, and then horizontal cuts. It's not the onion, it's something about making curry. Just makes me think of my brother. You know why? Sorry to get emotional like that on camera, it's not like me. Oh. Okay, the onion is done dicing, and I just think, what a spiteful little vegetable. Thirsty. It's not needed anyway. I accidentally got my pan wet, and also my tea towel for it wet, so I'm gonna have to wait. In the meantime, I'm gonna put a bit of salt on it. Just a tad. I'll pop you up there, hopefully you can see me. Warrior. Fought the onion and lost. Just a pinch. And I didn't say earlier, but I'm going to add some secret little bits to the curry. Some sauces I've acquired actually up here. I'll show you. The soy sauce has taken up a bit of space. Oh, I might as well pop the oil up there too. And the stock. And the sugar. Yeah, I've got bits of some bits. I don't know. Just bits and pieces. I need to tidy that up first actually. Anyway, let's wait for this. So looking at this, the meat to onion ratio is pretty terrible. Hold on. Now it's going to be a lot louder, but I've managed to retrieve my pot for later. So this is going to heat up. I can't do that with one hand. Enter the spot. Oh, in Japan actually, all all of the lids and stuff like that, they're a lot easier to open. Whereas in the UK, I just sort of wrench stuff up. Yeah, just got a little tag down there. I don't know why it sounds like it's frying. Don't know what that's going on there. Anyway, step one, beef. Turn that down, I don't want it going mental. Actually, I'll open the window first. I never set a smoke alarm off, but rather today isn't the day. Probably ought to take the bug net open too. It's too cold of a day for me to be worried massively about bugs, and to be honest, moths and that only come at night. I might have overdone that a bit, but we're going to be cooking a lot in here. Yeah, I probably should use 2 hands for this. I burnt my hand a little bit. It's really hot. I turned it down since. That's just got a brown butt, basically cooked, so it's fine, and then we add that, and that's the last thing we're actually going to use the pan for, so I hope you can hear all this. You only get to hear my narration of the lovely sound of Kobe sizzling. Right. I'm just going to pop that in this half, and I don't know how long onions take, but I know this beef won't go horrible for a while because I've turned it down. And then we'll move on to the next step of actually making a curry. It went a bit mental. I just had the oil too hot and too much oil. But that's okay. I think there might have been something to do with having a bit of water left over too. I hear that can cause kitchen fires, but I was impatient. Anyway, onion thyme. I'm just going to cut when the onion's in. That's too much. I'll set you up here and show you my live face reaction to blowing my kitchen up. I'm going to use this, pinched it from a storage room. Oh, I'm now putting it in and seeing I didn't do the best dicing job there. Not to worry. It is a bit to worry, but I don't know the technical term for this. Sauteing? Maybe? I don't know how hot you need it either, so I might quickly look that up. I don't want to destroy this. But yeah, I mean, I don't like using recipes. It's like, it feels to me like the same as, I don't know, writing an essay and constantly checking the textbook every 2 minutes. It's like, I'll read the general bit, the concept behind it, and then I'll just have a go. And if it goes bad, then that's fine. I mean, yesterday's meal was 8 eggs and 5 pieces of bread, so. Oh, they are bronzing. That's quite good. Yeah. Just need to check how hot it goes because I don't want to burn anything. It's quieted down though. This is quite awkward. I need like a wok. Maybe not. Maybe a wok will cook things wrong. I do have 2 pans. I don't have 2 pots, so that's that. Is the off button? Actually. So here's the rules with onions, at least for this. Low and slow. And then I thought, well, I didn't think, the internet said, that's a complete lie. Butter, which I have. Japanese butter is really yellow. And Vinegar's good, but there's a thing called mirin. I tried that out instead, mainly because I don't have vinegar. Similar tang, I think, so let's hope that works. I'll let you know. Yeah, I'm bloody sick of this, so I decided to transfer this. This is where that's going to go. It's already got onion in, so I fucked that up. It's going to be just an onion curry. But yeah, soy sauce, kareru, don't know how they pronounce it quite, because it's not a Japanese word really. And then, yeah, that should probably be everything, to be quite honest. Water. If I seem annoyed about the onion being a lot, it's actually a lie, because I love onion. Oh, I'm going to be heating. I assume for curry you will probably want low heat, so adding water, about 700 millilitres apparently. Don't know where they got that number from. I got it off the back of this. Oh, this. That's not focusing. I think my camera's got steam on it. Anyway, I got to do that now, or that shit's going to go disgusting. So apparently, you want to boil curry before it cooks, something like that. So this bad boy's going to boil and be covered and sat for 15 minutes. During the 15 minutes, oh, terrible shot. During the 15 minutes, I'm going to make the rice. It's microwave rice because I don't have a rice cooker. It's just taking fucking ages to make any sound, by the way. Assume. Dunno. If it doesn't make curry, you've got casserole or something of the sort. Lovely. It smells and tastes really good, and it's thinking about boiling. I mean, it's considering it. It's teasing me. Once I see it boil, how long do I boil it for? Let's see what this has to say. Bring to boil and then reduce heat. That's not what I'm going off. I don't know what that is. But I mean, it's what I just want is that to thicken up. I'd probably maybe put too much water in. I don't actually have a jug, so by 700 millilitres, I definitely put less than that. It looks good. It's got this bloody skank. Looks like sewage. Is this boiling? Leave a comment down below and tell me whether I'm cooking it for too long. Just kidding, I'm gonna cover it now. So it turns out, oh, this lighting's not great. Turns out I've made a fuck ton, but I'm hungry, so I don't care. That's not the problem. The problem is this is my biggest bowl, and I filled an entire pot, and there's going to be rice. I've got 3 plates though, so I could just be really fat. Anyway, let's have a look actually at the rice. I'm currently reading whether to see if I can just cook it in a packet, or just I have to take it out. Hagashite. Okay, I don't know what that verb is. Hagasu. We'll quickly have a look. It's heating up. Okay, I think yeah, it's to tear off. In that case, I'll take one last glance at this. Oh yeah, I hemorrhaged it. And then we're going to microwave the rice. Actually, it says 2 minutes. I'm assuming, I have no idea what to do with the microwave in the common room. I can probably just sit here for like 15 minutes then and wait first, because this is going to take ages and I don't want cold rice especially. I can do the washing up. Nice. So I've cooked the rice, looks miserable, tastes a bit miserable. I've looked up what I've done. Unfortunately, I don't really have anything that'll thicken up the curry. But that, I mean, that's okay. I don't know, like just letting it sit forever, I don't think that's gonna thicken it up anymore. I mean, I don't know why it's gone so mental. It wasn't doing that a second ago. Liquidy's okay. I think if you do it again, if you say flour or cornstarch, that sounds disgusting, or mash, I guess I could do that to save it now, but I'm not going to because, I don't know, I think it'll taste fine. It just won't be like a Japanese curry, it'll be like a Japanese slop, which doesn't sound brilliant. Anyway, I'm sure it'll taste nice. I know it tastes nice, it's cool enough to like drink like that with a ladle, so yeah. Okay, we've made Japanese stew just as intended from the start. Yeah, stew. Actually looks and smells very good. I'm gonna try and find a place to put my camera so I can film pouring it. What does that look? You probably can see. I'm quite excited. I'm excited to see how much you're gonna fit this. You know what? This did actually thicken up a reasonable amount in the end, and it looks really good. It looks like something I'd buy. I'm not just saying that. The rice is probably the worst bit, and that was a microwave, so stew. Maybe I just had in my head like the idea of like a microwave meal, and that was like, that's really pasty. This looks full. That's how it looks. That rice is going to be disgusting. Anyway, it is in a bowl. It's the same as how it looked earlier, because you can't see the rice. That is extremely full. I'm going to try it. I'm not going to eat on camera, that's disgusting. I'm going to eat and then let you know. Okay, so this isn't coming immediately. I actually had so much food to finish that I had to take a 2-hour nap immediately afterwards. That was filled, and there was rice. So it's kind of later in the afternoon now. But it was very good. I've said what I'll do next time, but that's the end of this.